Hey guys, it's Jean here. So it's a new month. Now it's time for some updates. Well, April was kind of an eventful, interesting month. I just released Eddie's birthday on April 18th, and a lot of shit went down, and I'm not going to explain why, and I'm just going to move on from that. Everything went back to normal a week later. And then something else happened on the 29th. Well, siblings got into a fight, almost broke that bond, but the bond was rekindled. And then later on, a new proposal had begun to sprout. Two of my friends are now engaged, so congrats to my two of my friends. I will not say who because certain something. Anyway, let's get to May. Well, it is now time for the biggest countdown ever. 17 more days till I go to back east for a few days for a nice rest. So anyway, a lot of things gonna be happening this month. I'm right now on a break from making videos, so I always do this. But I wanted to get some time in for the May update. So yeah. Basically, Diddy's birthday is out. Everyone is so happy because they're saying congrats to Diddy and Dixie for an engagement. That's the friends I was talking about. So anyway, so now we're going to be moving on to another project called Gene's Origin. And Gene's Origin is going to be taking place, Gene's Origin is going to be talking about Gene's backstory, how and all your questions are going to be answered. How did Gene meet Diddy? What happened to Gene's mother in Scourge of Darkness? When it's been explained that Gene's mother was murdered? But your answers will be happening. So basically, in Gene's Origin God, it's a one big project. In Gene's Origin, your questions will be answered. Yes, and yeah, your questions will be answered of how Gene and Diddy first met. And how Gene's what Gene looks like now, because remember it explained a little bit of the story in Diddy's birthday, but we're gonna explain it a lot more in Gene's Origin. Gene's Origin won't be out until I am back east. And speaking of that, there's gonna be a lot of shenanigans for David and I. Yep, a lot of really good shenanigans next month for this coming month in May, with David and I doing that. So a lot of things are going to be coming up before I head back east. I am going to be only working 2 weekends. Mother's Day weekend and Cinco de Mayo weekend, and then I got the rest of the weekend, the rest of the last 2 weekends off. And some more things were going to go on. Right after the upload of the finale of Scourge of Darkness, I will be uploading Gene's Nightmare 2. This will talk about what... I will not spoil what happens in Part 8, but you have to just wait and see. Those of you who read the script, the actors, you will know what happens in Part 8. So, basically, Gene's Nightmare 2, it's going to tell what happened at the end of Part 8. And then there will also be the review of Wonder Woman, which will be guest starring not only 76 Sonic and Sonic and David. It's also going to be guest starring Sonic Laurel 23, Laurel the Cat, and Dimension 23 Sonic. We haven't seen those two since Daddy's birthday. And then later on, I'm thinking, well, what I'm planning on is I have to write the script for a game review. I haven't done a game review since January. The game review is Luigi's Mansion, so I need to bench through that game and complete it. So anyway, I will be reviewing Luigi's Mansion, and there's going to be a loophole between Luigi's Mansion and my next project, which I can finally announce since now Diddy's birthday is now done. So the next project after Diddy's birthday is called A Kong Wedding. Yes, this is the project where Diddy and Dixie will now finally tie the knots. Yeah, so basically what happens in this one, it's going to transition from what happens at the end of the review of Luigi's Mansion to the beginning of the project. So what happens is This will take place. All right, between the reviews of Luigi's Mansion and a Kong wedding, it's going to be like a day apart. The reason why the review of Luigi's Mansion is there is it'll take a break for planning a wedding. That's basically what it is, and the wedding's all planned out on a Kong wedding. And well, technically, I'm sorry, I forgot. It's this will take place a few days before the wedding. But it's gonna be the planning and all that, and blah blah blah. So yeah, basically, it's now Diddy and Dixie's biggest day, the big day for them. So So we got Kong wedding, and then we got the next project that I will be doing is a crossover with Princess Kristen Rose SC called Gene and Sonic Seeking Around the Clock. Not Seeking Around the Clock, Seeking for the Clock. And this is going to be tying into the story arc of Fairy Tale for Seeking for the Clock. It's going to be episodes 128 to 150 that's going to be taking place for the arc. But we're going to make Kristen, David, Laurel, and I are going to make it not the same as that one. So basically that's what Gene and Sonic Seeking for the Clock is going to be. And okay, so next year I will also be doing a crossover with Laurel, Sonic Laurel 23, called Laurel Beyond Believe X. And basically it's about when Laurel gets her Believe X powers. And speaking of crossovers, I have one in the summertime with Larkin the Hedgehog called Sonic and Friends / Gene and Diddy, The Return of King Carol. The Return of King Carol, yeah. And this is and this project is going to be amazing. You guys are going to love it. And there will be a nightmare. There's going to be another nightmare before this project, and it's Diddy's Nightmare 2, and it's going to be talking about it's actually going to be predicting what's going to be happening in there. But we'll get to that in just a bit. So anyway, due to recent events, my friend Sonic Laurel 23 had to cancel a crossover she was going to do on her channel called The Rise of Sporty Smurf, which she was going to do with Larkin, but she had to cancel it due to recent events, and I'm not going to say why because she'll smack me for it. So anyway, in place of that, there's going to be a project where it's going to be a 3-way crossover with David, Laurel, and I. And it's right now in development, and I can't announce anything yet. It's just going to be a 3-way crossover, which is an unknown title. We don't know anything about that yet. And now, the Super Gamer Brothers and me, we're known as the Super Gamer Sister, we're going to be doing a lot of things coming up to help with the coming up of Nightmare Begins for their new game. Something bad happened on Game Jolt, and I can't explain why, but they're going to be having a website coming up soon. More details on that website. So anyway, that's all I have to announce right now. Be sure to watch out for Gene's Origin coming sometime the week. I'm going to see David and DaviGene Shenanigans. More of DaviGene's Shenanigans are coming up, but I'm not going to call it DaviGene Shenanigans 2.0. I'm actually going to be calling it DaviGene's Shenanigans in Massachusetts. That's basically what it's going to be called. Plus, I might be doing a vlog on the day before the trip. And it's going to be so much fun. You guys are going to love it. And I hope you guys enjoy. I'm doing a vlog on the day of the trip when I leave. I'm just going to film a few things, and that's pretty much what I'm going to do on the day. Also, Sonic Laurel 23 is bringing back the famous DaviGene Week. Yep, DaviGene Week 2.0 is coming up the week that I'm going to be with David. She did it for David and I when David came to see me in Oregon last year. And more announcements on that is that so basically next year in June of 2019, I will be saying goodbye to Oregon. I will be moving in with David next year. So David and I will be spending our whole life together now. And then on July 12th, 2020 now, David and I will tie the knot. We're going to wait 2 years because we're going to wait an extra year because since I'm moving with David, I don't want to spend like a whole month with David before getting married. It's best that I spend a year living with David and then getting married. That's pretty much all I have to say. So, please check out Diddy's birthday. Please subscribe to both Macaroni76 and I, Princess Kristen Rose SC, Sonic Laurel 23, Bonnie Fan 3000, and Darkbox. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Whoops, I forgot to mention 2 other things. One, weeks ahead before the shenanigans, I will also be getting my hair done. So yeah, I'm getting the hair done again. And the second thing is, I am actually bringing back The Secret Life of Ariana. That was a project I was originally going to do, but now I'm going to bring it back. So there's going to be more details to come with that. So yeah, bye guys, for real.